Hello, children. What's going on? Figured, what the hell? Let's do just kind of a random Sunday. Saturday. Random Saturday live stream. What do you say, boys and girls? Does that sound good to y'all? I think it sounds good. Well, see, we almost never get anybody in here that's on the weekends. So I figured I'd give it a shot. See what's up. We'll make some calls. We'll see. Scammers tend to not answer the phone just a whole hell of a lot on the weekend, but you never know. Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on, Bonnie, Susan, Guy, Ed Nash, Sarah, Kimberly, Lacey Ray, Trish, Naughty Jack, Apple, Marissa. Okay, we're getting some people in here now. That's good. Okay, I thought I was going to be all alone. I thought it was going to be just a sad, pathetic, little lonely me. I tried to get I have spent, thank you, Coco's dad. Thank you, Real House. I was so excited, y'all. I had spent several $100s setting up audio to where I could just feed the calls directly into the stream here on TikTok and over on YouTube. Thank you for super cool. And after doing all of that, after extensively researching everything, we found out only today that it doesn't work with Android, which is what my two. Thank you, Eva. Thank you. Who was it that sent the elephant? The effluent, Shelly. It doesn't work with anything but iPhone. And they don't put it on their website because they say Android sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. And it works with the older versions, but not the newer versions. And I was like, well, I only bought the newer version. And it has a thing in there that tells me to download the stuff. But when I tried to download the stuff, it says it doesn't work with this version. So the quest continues to get an audio stream deal in here. Let me turn my fan on real quick, y'all. That's not a fan, that's the light. There we go. All right, there's 520 some odd people over here and 78 over there. Y'all want to try and make some calls? What do you think? Shall we? Shall we try to make us a couple of calls? What the hell? I say okay. We'll try a few. I don't know how well it's going to work, to be totally honest with you. I'm just being totally candid with you because a lot of times when it is the weekend, they just don't answer. But we've got some. Let's give it a shot here. Somebody called this phone, which is unusual. Whoops. Information. Okay, that was just a little bit ago. Let's see what happens. Who knows? We could make magic. Hey, Mills.
Thank you for your connected report supporting this snack. How may I help you?
Yes, I believe I got a call from you guys about an email that I had received from y'all. I don't have the email handy right this second, but perhaps you might be able to tell. I believe there was a charge to my account for some sort of subscription. Does that sound right?
So what do you want right now? Would you like to authorize this payment or cancel that right now?
Oh, I'd like to cancel it.
You'd like to cancel it?
Yes.
So give me a moment. I'm going to initiate a cancellation script right now, and I'm going to send it to you at your device. How do you check your email? Through your computer, laptop, or cell phone?
Well, I on my laptop. I'm not real tech savvy, so I don't use my phone for that sort of stuff.
Sounds good. So I'm going to help you to provide you the cancellation script at your laptop right now. Okay?
Okay, that's good.
Just give me a moment.
Yes, sir. And what is your name, sir? I'm sorry. I forgot.
My name is Max Wheeler.
Max
My name is
Wheeler.
Max.
Okay, good.
Now, I just initiated a cancellation free for you from the Discord secure server. So is your laptop on right now?
Yes, I just turned it on. If you'll give me just a second, it should pop up here in just a second. Bear with me. All right, let's see. I think it's connected there to the internet. Okay, let me turn on the internet real quick, and that should, I can go to where we need to go.
Which one? Which browser you're using?
Well, I go, whenever I do the searches and stuff, I go to the Google.
Yes, the Google is open.
It's working on it right now. Give me just a second. I'm trying to get it, make sure it's connected. Yes. All right. Let me click on the Google there, and it should open up for us.
Yeah, once it's open, let me know.
All right. Right. Okay, it's opening. I should have started my computer a little sooner before I called. I'm sorry. But
all right. No
okay,
problem.
yes. All right, sir. I've now got the Google page open there.
All right. Now look at the very top of the page. You see www.google.com, or it's blank at the very top.
It's blank.
It's blank. You need to just type over there letter P as in Paul. Okay.
Yes.
H as in hotel. Okay.
Yes.
Then put a dot, a period.
What was the first one again? I just want to make sure I don't mess it up.
The first letter is P as in Paul.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay, and then H, and then you told me to give a dot. I got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Then L, H-E-L-P, help.
Yeah.
Okay, you got help?
Yes, sir.
Then numeric number 247.
Yes.
Then put a dot again.
Yes.
Then site, S-I-T-E, site.
Yes. All right.
S as in Sunday.
Yeah. Yes.
S-I-T-E, site.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Now hit
Yes.
the enter key and tell me what's come up.
Okay. It pulls up a site that's white, but it's got a little bit of yellow and pink tint. It's got a blue stripe across the top of it, and it says log in. And then it says
No.
enter service code in the middle of the page.
I'm going to provide you the service code. Your
Okay,
service code
good.
is cancellation code. That is 41940. Okay.
All right. 41940. All right.
And then you see the arrow, just click on the arrow. It's highlighted.
Okay, yes. Okay, now this, it looks like, I hope I did it right. It looks like it downloaded something onto my computer.
Left hand side, which is downloaded. It's written over there, support prime.exe, right?
Yes, that's it.
Just click on that.
Okay, I did do it right. Okay, good. Okay, now that opens up a page there that, or not a page, but a little box there that says, do you want to run this file?
Yes, click on run. Yeah, click on run.
Okay, got it.
Click on run.
Okay.
Then you will see here, yes. It's option come up, yes. Click on yes.
Okay, now there's a deal that popped up that says it's verifying application requirements. It's like it's working there. I don't know. Okay.
Option को भी है.
Okay, yeah. Now it's got, all right. Now they opened up another box here that says cannot start application. Application download did not succeed. So I don't know if it worked, I guess, but it says there's two buttons, one that says okay and one that says cancel.
Click on OK.
All right, that made it disappear.
And now, do you see that option? It's for support client.exe. Do you see that?
Yeah, well, where I clicked on it before, it's not there, but I'm still on the website, your website there. So it looks like I can try it again.
Yes.
Okay. I need to put that? I just click that arrow because the number is still in there.
491.
Yeah, 41940. And then it does the download. Well, what in the son of a... We got disconnected.
The TextNow subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
What in the... Why, sir, I don't know what happened. I think... Oh, wait, that's you calling me. Hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry, the line got disconnected.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. Yeah, I went through it again and did all the steps, and it's still giving me that same error. Well, it's not an error technically. It just says that it cannot start the application. So what? I don't know what to do now.
All right, you need to do one thing. Look at the very top of the page. At the very top of the page, where it's written HTTPS, PH dot this other thing. Just make it in. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
You can see now. Just type over there www 3 times W, then put a dot.
www. Yes.
Then later ANYNE.
Yes.
Then DESK, desk.
Okay. Oh yes, better interface. I see it there. Better software, the smart choice for remote access.
Just click on download now. You see download now?
Okay, yes, I see it. Okay, now that downloaded the AnyDesk.
And you see the number. Open that download file, and you see the numbers over there.
Yeah. Well, it says. Let me click on that AnyDesk deal there. It didn't. Okay, there we go. All right, now it's asking me the same deal about do I want to run it? So I did it, and it now it opened up a page with a whole bunch of numbers, just streaming across the top of it there. Is that what we're looking for?
Yes. You see the number? Tell me the number.
Okay. Hang on just a second. Let me get my glasses here. My eyes aren't what they used to be. Yes, like a padlock. Yes.
Click on the lock sign.
Okay. That opens up a deal that says set password there.
Yeah, you need to put the password. The password is M as in mother in lowercase,
Yes.
A as in apple in lowercase,
What was it again? M and then what?
A as in apple,
Oh, got it. Yes.
then X as in X-ray,
All right.
then numeric number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. That must be easy for you to remember, Max.
Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got it?
Yes. Okay.
Put
Now,
it again underneath that. Confirm password.
yes, I confirmed the password on it now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Yes.
Then click on apply.
Okay, I did.
Then what do you see?
It takes me to a different deal here. It says interactive access.
All right, just
And
wait for a moment. Just give me a moment. Let me have a word with my bidding team. That will
Okay.
definitely help you to provide you the cancellation slip within a few moments. Okay. Just give me a
Okay.
moment.
Okay, I see a thing that popped up on the screen here. It's got a bunch of little, it says Peter, and it's got a bunch of numbers on the top of it there. But I don't see, let's see, that's really all I can, it looks like a chat box of sorts.
Okay, you see the minimize. You see the minimize.
Yes. In the top right side there, you mean?
Yes, minimize it, right? Minimize
Okay,
it.
I'll minimize it. Okay.
Now open up a new tab in the Google Chrome. Just open a new tab.
Okay. Open up a new tab. Got it. Done. Now what?
You see over there support written over there, support. So like an 8 at
What?
the middle of the page. You see written
Support.
over there support. Yes.
On the page. On under the search
Yes.
deal.
Yes, under the search,
Yes.
right. Click on
Okay.
support.
Yeah, that
Now
takes me to the
provide
website there.
I'm gonna help you to provide you the code again. All right. You need to put that code. I'm gonna help you to provide you that code.
Okay, good.
That is 91604. Okay. 91604.
91064.
No.
And then hit the
604.
enter button.
No, listen to me. Listen to
Oh,
me. 91604.
okay, hold on. 916 what?
604.
9604.
No.
And then hit the enter.
Listen. No, listen to me first. It's 91604. Okay.
Okay. 91604.
Now click on that arrow.
Okay, yeah. This is what it did last time too.
Yes. Now look at
And
the
it downloaded that thing. There's a deal up here on the top.
Yes, just make a double click on that.
Okay. I see it. So I don't need this anymore. Okay. What happened to there it is. I see a deal on the thing there.
Okay, wait.
Okay, now there's hold on a second. There's a thing on there that I don't know what it was. That was like, I don't know, it had a green bar.
Just take a pen and paper. All right.
Okay.
Take a pen and paper. I'm
Okay.
provide you some information.
Was that the right thing though that was on there?
Yes.
Okay.
Just leave your computer and take a pen and paper.
Okay. All right. I've got my pen and paper.
And just write it down my name.
Yes, Max Wheeler, I think, wasn't it?
Okay. Do you see at your screen, minimize your red icon on the top bar? Do you see that?
On the top, what?
At the bottom down left hand side corner, you see the Google Chrome, right?
On the Google,
That's
you need me to open another Google Chrome. Okay.
No.
I
Open the
opened
download
another
folder.
Google Chrome.
Yes, and at the top right-hand side corner, you see a downward arrow. Click on that arrow.
Download arrow right there.
Download
What is that?
arrow.
Share
Arrow.
this
I'm talking about
page.
the download arrow.
Is that what it's?
Not that one.
What? Okay, I see. There's a search bar, and then there's like a little magnifying glass,
At the top,
and then there's a share, and then there's a star. It says bookmark this tab, and then there's a little control your music.
Can I just help you out?
Yeah, oh yes, please. Yes.
Just on the right hand side, there are three dots. Do not close it. There is three dots.
Okay. I'm sorry, your phone got really muffled. I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Can you see the three dots?
Yes, there we
on the
go.
left-hand side?
Yes, and just above that is where I close it.
No, just click on the three dots.
Do what? Click on the three dots. Yes, okay.
Now click.
It says new tab, new window, new incognito window, history, downloads, bookmarks, Google password manager, extensions, Zoom 125%, print, cast, find, more tools, edit, cut, copy, paste, settings, help, and exit is what it says.
Yeah,
So,
click on downloads.
Whoops. Hang on.
Click on the
Hang
three
on.
dots and
I accidentally closed it. Now, what am I looking for again?
downloads.
Downloads. Yes, I see it there.
Click on it. Click on it.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah, I see these three things here where it says, do what? Close the AnyDesk?
This one, yeah. Open it up. Do not click on the X.
Click on the X?
No.
Okay, click on the X. Now, I don't need this anymore, I guess. Okay. So now what?
Now, sir, at the down, do you see the red color box?
Down at the bottom. Where's, yeah, them little AnyDesk deals. There's a big one and a little one.
The big one. Click on the big one.
Okay, right there. I see it. It's the one that says Peter. And then it says 102.310.516. And then it's got a little gray dude there, a little silhouette.
Open the other one.
Open the other one, what? Oh, file transfer.
At the bottom, there's the other AnyDesk folder. Click on it.
There's one that says request elevation.
No.
And then there's one that says disconnect.
No, at the bottom.
What the bottom? It is, that is the bottom. Now it says alternatively, you can also use the clipboard to transfer files. So, okay. And then there's the chat deal. It says open chat log on here.
Okay, click on the AnyDesk.
Click on the AnyDesk. I did, but it's not doing nothing.
On the down bottom.
Are you talking about the red box?
Yeah, the red box.
Okay, hold on.
Not the disconnect.
Oh, wait, what? Did I do it wrong? I'm sorry. Did I mess it up? I'm terribly sorry. Sir?
Yeah.
Oh my heavens, I'm sorry. What do I do now? Oh wait, I see. Good news. There's another one of those little deals popped up there, the little chat deal. So I think we're okay. And it's the one that says Peter again. Right there on the screen. I see it. There's both of them on there. The one that's the long, skinny, tall one. And then there's another one.
When the man is talking, you just go talk to your man, okay?
What? What's that?
Your video has been recorded.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Say that one more time.
So we can see your face.
No, is that right?
Yeah, I can see your face.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, Daddy. You're trying to be smart.
Yeah. Am I?
You're smart.
Am I? What do you see?
You think you're smart, right?
Well, I think I just made you watch a 10-minute movie.
I didn't watch anything.
I think you did, fella.
You like that.
And there's a couple thousand people that are watching you do it.
Lol.
Did you like it? You liked it, didn't you?
That's how you suck your man?
Well, I just figured that would be something that you might like.
You're such a spitfire.
Anybody with a name like Max Wheeler, that sounds like something that you might like, that video there. Well, I'm going to give you two options right now. Do you want to know what they are?
Tell me.
Well, the first is I just turn your phone off completely. The second option is I make it so that your phone rings a whole lot for the next few hours. Which would you prefer?
My phone? My cell phone?
Yeah, this phone here, your text now number. Which one do you want? Do you want me to just turn it off, or do you want to make a whole bunch of new friends?
What do you want? I can give you two options.
Well, I tell you what, how about you just stay on the phone with me real quick, and we'll just let fate decide how it goes. How's that? That seems like fun.
Okay.
I just posted in the YouTube channel, in the chat, Ruck Fobocalls. Ruck Fobocalls. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Now you see what can I do.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good.
With the wrong button.
No, is that right?
Just hold on.
Okay, I can't wait to see what you think you're going to do. Go right ahead and do whatever you want to do there, friend. I think it'll be fun. Is it going to happen soon? This doesn't make for super interesting video if you just talk a lot and don't really do anything. What? I can't hear you. You got awfully quiet. I bet your phone is probably pretty busy right about now, isn't it? Well, that's unfortunate that you got so quiet. I was having a good time talking to you.
Hold on, it's on the way.
Oh, it's on the way. Okay, well, that's good. I can hardly wait. Is it going to take much longer? I'm just curious if it's going to take a whole lot longer, because it's getting kind of boring. Hello? It's definitely boring now. Is anything going to happen soon? I'm kind of bored. You're kind of boring me and all these people that were watching you and talking to you. Hmm? Maybe we should call somebody else. Hmm? Did you already turn it off? I think you did, didn't you? There we go. That's better. What's the matter? Hmm? Did you just give up? Yeah, the number's over in the chat. He may not answer, but it's over there if anybody wants it. We don't post numbers in the chat on YouTube. I mean, on TikTok. The reason for that, the guidelines suggest that we not do that. My mods are pretty fierce about it. Do not post any numbers that 8675309 that everybody thinks they're so funny. Let me share with you a message that I received. This is an honest to God message that I received after, no, wait a minute. Sorry. After yesterday's live stream. Your mods are garbage. I said 8675309 in the chat, muted for the entire thing. It's a kin song and it was funny. Unsubbing and unfollowing. Get better mods. You'd think that someone as old as your bitch ass mods look, they'd understand 8675309. Not even a fucking area code, and I get muted. You and your fake ass shit and your buttkin mods. And then he blocked me. Don't post numbers in the chat, okay? And then you won't have to disappear like whoever this angry little sad person was. So yeah, don't do it. I don't know why I'm still talking in that voice. Our little friend, I don't know what happened to him, but he seems to have lost interest in talking to us. Let's call back and see if we can. He's going to regret calling me back. Why not? Why not be on a Saturday? Yeah, simple. Keep it simple, stupid. No, that's an intentional sound. That's totally just a put on sound. I don't sound like that right now.
The text now subscriber you were trying.
Well, see, now here's the really bad news for this poor little fella is I'm about to go in. This is what people don't understand about what I do. It's not just fun and games. What I do is I go into a Discord group that is for scam baiters. Myself, a lot of the big names that you already know, a lot of my friends are in there. You really can only be in there if you're a scam baiter, and you have to be kind of an established scam baiter. It's not just for average people. And we have connections with things like AnyDesk and Text Now. So what I do is I go in here and I tag the person responsible for Text Now stuff and let her know that we have a Geek Squad, except I should spell squad right. And then I put his little number in here, and shortly it gets shut down. And then this little fella has to spend another 25 bucks or so to get another number, and it's done. Now, the other thing that we do is in that same group, we have AnyDesk IDs. So when this guy, you guys saw me taking a picture a minute ago, the picture that I was taking was this. It looks a little bit like that. And that, people in the Discord are now saying, we're watching you live. Now I take that same picture and I go back into the Discord and I tag the people that, 1, Can't say his name. And then I put in the text now number that I just saw. 102310. Do 102310 102310 1516 1516 123. And then I put the picture of the screenshot just to prove it. And boom, it's there. I can make sure I did it right. 102 310 1516. Yep, that's it. And then it gets reported like that. And when it goes in there, then the person from AnyDesk goes in and goes and kills their AnyDesk account. Now, additionally, if their AnyDesk account is tied to an account that has multiple AnyDesk IDs, they shut them all down. And they make it a little bit more difficult for them to get new AnyDesk IDs moving forward. They have to have a new person and a new IP address and whatever, which is not the end of the world, but it's a hassle. More importantly, the email that this guy sent out to 20 or 30,000 people at a time, trying to get them to call back to claim their refund for the charge that never took place in the first place for Geek Squad. Those people try to call back, and guess what? That number no longer works. And that's what we do. So now, does that matter in the big picture? Are we making some huge drastic change? And the answer is no, it's a drop in the bucket. But if you put enough drops in a 5-gallon bucket, eventually it becomes 5 gallons. And that's what we're trying to do. And if it was your grandma or mom or dad or uncle or aunt or whatever that was trying to call that number that we just got shut down, then you'd be grateful. So there we go. That's what we do. I don't ask for a lot, guys. I have a daily goal of 1 million taps on the screen. If you guys want to help me get closer, I know it's Saturday. Normally we have 2, 3, 4, 5,000 people in here. We got 1,200 of you kind, caring souls in here. If y'all will spend the next 30 seconds tapping on the screen, that'd be great. If you are so inclined to send any sort of gifts or stuff, you are welcome to do so. I greatly appreciate it. I am currently trying to work out an arrangement to where a portion of all the money that I raise through gifts on TikTok goes directly to a scam victim outreach program. So we're trying to work it out. The one that I picked originally isn't a 501c3, so I'm trying to find one that's a 501c3 or find something that's a 501c3 so that we can actually do it. So there you go. And I guess I've taken money out of now they just send it to me. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what happens here. Hold on. Oh, wait. I'm going to accept. What's up, brother?
Hello, Gobson.
How are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Where are you from?
I'm from Greece. Where are you
From Greece. I'm from the United States, in Texas.
Oh my God, I love United States.
Yeah, it's hard not to sometimes, I guess. Hey, you want to do a battle? It's Saturday, right? Let's do a battle. Come on, let's show them let's show Greece what the US can do. Let's do it. I'm gonna hit the accept button. I don't normally do battles. I almost never do battles. So my people are probably gonna come through for me. I mean, I'd be surprised if they don't. They always do. What part of Greece?
You have so many points. Oh my God.
Yeah, they kind of come through for me, these guys. They're good to me, for sure.
Okay.
So what do you do in Greece?
I work in a kiosk.
Okay. Oh, you're there now.
Yeah, in a convenience store.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, that's a good way to pass the time at work.
Yeah, I do TikTok and some rap.
Oh, you rap?
I rap. Yeah, English.
I've never heard Greek rap before.
Okay. Can you search to listen something?
Sure, go for it.
Okay. On Spotify, search my name.
Okay. Let me write it down. King Greedy.
Γεια σου. Ωραία. 10 ευρώ και 50 λεπτά.
Got it. I'm looking you up right now. Everybody else is going to look you up. There's I don't know how many people are in my live anymore. 1,100. They're going to all look you up too, I'm sure. King Greedy. King Greedy, I see you on TikTok. And I see.
Thank you. Thanks for all this follow, guys.
Apple, King Greedy Bands.
You find me?
I think so. Let me see. I found an Instagram. No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it is you. Artist from Greece, yeah. YouTube. I got your YouTube. I'm live on YouTube as well right now. There's a whole bunch of people watching on YouTube
That's
too.
Nice.
Okay, let me see
I'm
if I
going
can.
to make a video clip of my last song.
Okay.
His name is OXW. You can find it, I guess.
Okay, I've got the search saved. I'll save this and I'll come back to it
Okay.
later on. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing it. Holy smokes.
You have 10K. Come on, dude.
Oh my gosh. That's nuts.
Oh my God.
People are saying, oh my God, somebody just sent me a galaxy. Holy smokes.
Come on.
You guys are killing it, man. I may just do the battles. I give some of the money. What I do is I bust scammers. You know, like people that try to steal online and stuff like that. I bust those guys. That's what I'm doing. Oh my God, I just got another galaxy. Heidi, thank you so much. And I just told them that I'm going to be giving a portion of the money that I get in gifts to a victims outreach service. So when people get scammed, we're going to try and help them a little bit.
You're a very good person. Okay.
I try, man. I try. You know, I think it's one of those things that we have an obligation to our fellow men and women around the world to, you know, to try and do good things for each other all the time. Because if it was my dad or my mom or my grandma that got their money taken, you know, I'd want somebody to be there for them. So that's what I try to do, is educate people.
And you're doing this only in America or it's worldwide?
Well, what I do is only in America, but the scammers that I deal with are all over the world. They're all over Africa, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, all over the place. So it's kind of international.
Okay. That's very cool, actually. You have a lot of people.
Yeah, I try to, man. I do this every day, Monday to Friday. I do this. All right, under a minute, guys. I do this Monday to Friday from 1:30 p.m. Central. I don't know what's the difference between United States? What is it? 8 hours to Greece or 7 hours?
I think 12 hours.
No.
Here is 2:38 at night.
It's what time?
2:38 at night.
Okay.
Midnight.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So it is. Well, no, because it's 7:38. So it's only that one's wrong. That's because the IP address is wrong on that computer. It's 6:38. So it's 6 hours. It's 6 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
6 hours. Okay.
Yeah, 5 hours Eastern. Yeah. So okay, 5, 4,
Zach Panda,
3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm going to win this.
That was crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, what is that?
Crazy.
I've never seen that before. A lock and key. Oh, look at him in the cowboy hat.
20K points. Oh my God.
Kept the nuggies.
Okay.
Yeah, my people come through for me, man. They really do. You know,
You want another one?
Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go because we've got more phone calls to make to bust scammers. But if you get off your live,
do your job. I'm going to follow you to share your content.
Perfect, and I'll follow you when I get done. I will.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
You bet. Hey, you know what? Our stuff knows no bounds, man. I love meeting people from around the world like that. That's so crazy. I mean, just think about what we can do, guys. The internet is what, 25? I mean, you know, like for practical use, is 25 years old. And now we can literally communicate with total strangers on the other side of the planet like this with an audience of 1,000 people. I mean, like, what the hell is that? How great is that? You know? All right, let's make some more calls, kids. Hold on. Let's get on another. That one was actually not one I even called. That's one that just called me. So, all right. Whoops. Let me call. I don't know how many of these are going to answer, but I figure it's worth a shot, right? Also, too, while I'm thinking about it, we're going to do cocktails with the Comptons, me and my lovely wife tonight. At 8:30 is when it's set up for. If you've never been, look at me. If you've never been to Cocktails with the Comptons, it's fun. Everybody gets to talk to me and my wife. My wife is, for those of you on TikTok, whoa, that's my wife right there. Vanessa is her name. Her TikTok handle is the Vanessa Compton, just like mine is the Compton. And we get on. We have a little cocktail or two, or 5, whatever, if it's me. And we play some music and we answer questions about literally anything you can think of. So me doing this on Saturday is a little unusual, but we'll give it a shot and we'll give a couple more calls. If we don't get any more calls, we'll I'll do Q&A or whatever. Let's see what we can find. Oh, look, here's a PayPal. Damn, people like to answer the phone on the weekends. Let's see what we got. What is that? Oh my gosh. Some of these gifts are like, they're so elaborate. The Vanessa Compton. That's it. Thank you, BB, for tagging it. BB's a mod for both of us. BB, I'm almost certain that it was you that muted whoever that was that called me all those nasty names and told me all those nasty things.
The number you have dialed is no longer in
service. The number you have dialed is no longer in service. If you're new, is there anybody here on either platform that's new that like hasn't ever seen me do this before? Okay. So you guys are, a lot of you are new. Okay, there's quite a few. For those of you that don't know, I typically do this in a bunch of different voices, a bunch of different characters. You'll see people start requesting characters when I do this, and whoops. And hopefully we'll get at least one more, and I can do a character. Maybe we'll get 2. Who knows? Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I think we're gonna run into this a lot because it's Saturday. These guys don't typically like to work on the weekends, especially this late. Okay, let me just call this one. I don't know that this number is going to work. Someone told me, let me read the message that we received. I had a call where they called my grandfather, and it was a man who pretended to be his grandson. And my grandfather said, which one? And he said, the oldest one. So basically, he was saying, can you keep this between us? And he proceeded to say that he got in a bad car accident. It was his fault. He's injured. But before the call could go on, my father interrupted, and I wanted to know if I could report this number. So basically, this is one of the scams that's happening. Talking about, you have been, someone you love has been in an accident or they're in jail, and they want money either for bond, to get them out of jail or to pay a medical bill or something. Be super, super cautious of all of those because those can, more often than not, those are just shady scammers trying to steal your money. And they always want you to send it PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, stuff like that. All right, let's call this one, see if it actually, probably won't.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured on that. All right, let's try 1 or 2 more. If these don't work, then I'm relatively certain we're not going to get anybody. The one that did work was somebody that had called me back. It may have been somebody I called yesterday during the live stream.
Your order is in suspended state. Please contact customer support. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we're going to run into this a lot, guys. Let me try one more. That I can't do. I don't want to mess with that because that sounds like a husband and a wife fighting or something. Something weird. Okay, no, that's not one we want. PayPal invoice. All right, let's give this one more try. If that doesn't work, maybe I'll talk to you guys about how you can turn those annoying telemarketer calls into cash. How's about that? Oh, the blue light. We can do some cool lights tonight. Sorry. We got a ringer. Handsome Superman.
Please leave your message after the tone. When finished, hang up or press the pound key.
Yes, my name is Beverly Leslie. I received an email from you people about some charge for $521.90. And I was just calling to talk to somebody about it. Perhaps I'll try again on Monday. All right, y'all have a good weekend.
Now we'll see if maybe somebody will call me back. Sometimes they do. Not all the time, but sometimes. So we'll just see. We'll wait. If you're not familiar with my daily live streams, you're probably not familiar with my turning robocalls into cash kit. Some of you may have seen me on the news over the last several years. I created a kit that teaches people how to turn those annoying telemarketer calls into cash. Auto warranty, student loan forgiveness, tax relief, student loan forgiveness. I did roofing, solar panels, air duct cleaning, carpet cleaning. We want to buy your house, sell your house, list your house, refinance your house. We want to increase your business's Google listing. All of those are actionable calls. There's federal law in place that allows you as a consumer to go after those robocallers, even if they've hired a foreign call center from India or Pakistan or the Philippines or wherever to call you. The company here in the United States is still liable, and you can collect anywhere from $500 to $3,000 per call, up to $1,500 per text message. The kit that I sell, I do sell it. There's my disclosure. You can go check it out. There's a link posted in my bio. I don't think I never did post over here on the. It's also going to be in the YouTube chat right now. You can click on this link and get all the information you need. Let me make sure I spelled that all correctly. And Whoop, there you go. Let me pin it. Okay, it's pinned in the YouTube chat as well. The kit is at robocalls.cash. Yes, there's thousands of scammers all over the world. There's actually millions, Bernadette. I need to block these calls from calling. I'm working on it. Your wife sings beautifully. I know she does. She'll sing some tonight. We're going to do a different setup. We may not be here in the office. It's a little cramped because of the way my desk is set up. My desk goes like this, and then obviously the credenza there behind me, and bookshelves over there. So we're in a corner. So it's kind of hard for both of us to fit right here. But we may do one in the down in the den. The acoustics in there are much, much better because it's hardwood floor. There's hardwood in here, but it's a smaller room and it's closed and so on. So I'll let her do it. Cocktails with the Comptons. And it's me and my beloved. Let me see if I have her picture. I'm sure I do. I got a picture from the other night. She looked scrumdiddlyumptious the other night. That's her right there. That's my beloved. Many of y'all may recognize her. That was from the other night when we went out. The other day on Thursday when I missed the live stream because I was hanging out supporting one of my friends he's got a documentary coming out. So I know I did pretty well for myself, didn't I? All the people that are new here are like, holy shit, is that really his wife? How much did he have to pay? Heavens, that's pretty spectacular for him. Good for him. He must be super funny or super rich. Or I'm not going to say the other thing. I almost messed up. It's all three. I'm just kidding. New one for me. I was asking if I want my business on Siri and Alexa. They knew my business name. Yes, it's public record. Tech Help. And yes, those are actionable. I busted several of them myself. I have more to go after, but I just don't have the time. One more call. I'll try one more. Let's see if we can get somebody on the phone. I just don't think we're going to be able to get anybody on the phone because it's kind of late. Pleased to assist you. All right, we got an 805 number. Let's see if I can make it happen. Let's see if Uncle Doc can make it happen for you. Speak of the devil. Oh, wait, that's my daughter. That's not my wife. I don't know where she's coming into. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I spent all day working on tech issues, so it's been a long day. Started at 6:30. You and your wife are such a beautiful couple. Thank you. That's very kind. Love the calls. Yeah. Most scammers are from what? Most scammers are from what country? The preponderance, if I had to pick one, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, believe it or not, scammers that run the kind of scams that you guys see me working on, most of those are in India or Pakistan or the Philippines, in that order. India, Pakistan, the Philippines. In terms of all of the scams, hi, I was just talking about you. I am. We're live right now because you're talking too. Yes, I am. I am a machine. I'm built different. She needs a nap. Hey, it's 8:30 is when we're going live. She's tired. She's been working all day. She will sing tonight. If you join us at Cocktails with the Comptons, if you go to my profile, the bottom, where's my phone? If you go to my profile, hold on, I'm gonna get there. If you go to my profile, right there, where's it at? Right there on the bottom left-hand side of the profile, when you're looking at it, there's a little deal that says live event tonight at 8:30 p.m. And if you click on that, it pulls up Cocktails with the Comptons, like that there. And then there's a little button that says register. It looks different for me, obviously, because I'm the host, I guess. But it'll let you register. Now, why you should register, if you like the content, you like the stuff that we're doing, then you would want to register for the lives that I put up. The reason you want to do that is because people always complain. They're like, dude, I follow you and I didn't get a notification. I totally forgot. I was at work and blah, blah. I get it. It happens. I never understood why people didn't get a notification if they follow me, right? I'm with a TikTok agency that kind of, sponsors me. I don't know, represents me, I guess. And we got to meet with someone from TikTok, and I specifically asked about that because so many people had asked me, and I basically said, why is that? She said, logistically, particularly for someone like yourself who has 400,000, 500,000, 600,000 followers, it can be really challenging mechanically to send out that many notifications just from a bandwidth standpoint. From a tech standpoint, that'd be really difficult to execute. So what they do is send it out to a percentage based on your following of the people that get it. Now, if you register for the events that I set up, which I set them up pretty much every day, unless I have them, little brain and forget, they will. Speaking of, That really just happened. I legit just like totally just like man, squirrel. But if you register for the event, you will get a notification no matter what. So there you have it. So that's why you should register for all the events. And I'm going to get into the habit of just setting them up like on Saturday or Sunday and putting them all out there so that you guys get, notice and so on. So you get them from YouTube. Yeah. And if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which I typically go live, I don't do Cocktails with the Comptons live. We don't do that on YouTube. It's just here on TikTok. But if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Ruck Fobocalls, mods, put that in there. Thank you, guys. I saw the gifts, but I caught them too late. Sarah and Pascal. It happened again. Don't do drugs, kids. Just don't. I don't. But there was a time when I might have, perhaps, possibly. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Pin that. YouTube is Ruck Fobocalls. Make it one word. It's easier for people to find if they do it as one word. Ruck Fobocalls. And I capitalized the here. I guess I could just be a mental giant like I supposedly am, and pull it up. Your channel. This is what it looks like right here. Ruck Fobocalls. And you can see right now that I'm live. So if you go there right now, you can click on that little doop and it'll take you to the live. You guys don't need to know this, I guess, on YouTube. The people that are already watching on YouTube don't need to know how to subscribe to me on YouTube. What time is it here now? It is 6:57 p.m. Central Standard Time. You registered. Thanks for all the registration, guys. Banned for telling the truth. What was the question? I missed it. What about the ones that scam gifts? They show they give you a universe for a lower gift and some. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that. Which voice is tough? Toughest to maintain on long combos. Priscilla is tough because it's just a string the whole time. The worst is obviously Gladys, because Gladys smokes a lot of Newports and drinks a lot of scotch, and that one can be a beating. Subscribers need a what emoji? I'm working on some subscription deals options on YouTube, so stay tuned. It's a lot to coordinate and a lot to organize, but I'm going to do that because a lot of people are begging me for that. So, Buster charge. Actually, Buster's not too well. It depends on. We have Buster, which is just Buster. He's just country as the day is long, and then you've got Lou, who Lou talks a little bit like this, and then his cousin Ty is a little more high pitched. So there's different ones. Nobody's answering. I don't want to make any more calls and just burn through them because nobody's answering anyway. Sucks. You know what we could call? Remember that guy? If you were here yesterday for the live stream, there was one of those Jamaican scammers. Let's see if this guy turned his phone back on. I bet he did. No.
We're sorry, you have reached us.
Yeah, the number's not actually disconnected. It's just that he blocked me and my burner phones and everything. We got to be careful, make sure that doesn't show on the screen. Convinced this guy that we went to the Walmart and bought some gift cards to pay him $1,000, and then he said he wanted pictures of the gift cards. So I sent him pictures, all right, but they wasn't them no gift cards. That's all I'm saying. They were some very different pictures. It's only about as big around as a beer can, but it's real long. You do the math. He sent him a nice picture. A lot of people sent him a lot of pictures, I think. I kind of quit doing the gift card ones because, the ones that I do now, I can play with those guys for so long. The Jamaican guys are so impatient. And nothing against Jamaica. I love Jamaica. Been there. Beautiful place. Lovely people. there's criminals everywhere, but it's a slow build. I mean, I kept those guys on the phone for 2 hours at a time. Um, my first really big kind of viral live stream had about 1,200 people in it. Which now I kind of giggle about it, but because now we get 5,000. But it was with one of those guys, and I had basically kept him on the hook for 2 hours. And then when I finally did the reveal and told him that I was just wasting his time, he was threatening me, telling me he was going to unalive me and all that kind of stuff. So, no, the guy that said he might text me never did. They seldom do. They're scared of getting in trouble or getting found out. So, are we done calling? Yeah, nobody's answering. We're gonna have to stick around. Maybe I'll do. I wanted originally to do some early ones on Saturday today, but technical difficulties. That's what I was saying when I first got on. I spent several $100s on a rig to set up my live stream to where I could take the calls and you guys would hear the sound the same way that it was coming through the phone. The problem is I'm Team Android, and all of the gear that I bought does not work. The current version, the most recent version, doesn't work with Android. Previous versions do. So I may still go get one of the old versions and try it to see if it does. But I mean, I spent a lot of money on all this stuff and cables and multiple trips to Best Buy and the Guitar Center to try and get all the cables I needed and everything, and then wiring it all. And I don't know if you guys can see. Can you all see that? No, you can't see it right there. There's just right there. If you can see how many cables go in there, that's for that computer, that computer. I've got light systems set up back here. There's all kinds of stuff. So it's a lot of work when something like that has to change. And after all of this effort, found out only today, because it doesn't say it on the website. It doesn't say it in any of the material that I got when I bought it. It only runs on alcohol right now. So, yeah. No, he did not email me. Molly Joe. Android gang. Android's a gang. Apple's a, what do you call it? A cult. Just saying. Apple makes great commercials. Android makes great phones. Sorry. Fight me. That's about the scammer who didn't want to scam anymore. Have you heard from him? No. That's what I was talking about here. I'd love to get an update on him too, but no such luck. Didn't get anything. Did anybody get a hold of the guy that I gave you the number tonight? I'm just curious if he even just, a lot of times they just stop answering the phone. Yeah, Androids are better phones. They're statistically, they're better phones, and they're more secure. So, I mean, I'm the CEO of a telecom. I work with nothing but telecom people, and I can tell you, they all laugh at iPhone. So, and all of the tech guys that work, for our company anyway, they're all Team Android. Configuring so the call cannot be completed as dialed. Android, yeah, just switch to Apple. Yeesh. Sorry. Better luck next time. Thank you, Irma, for all the gifts. Thanks to all of you guys. You guys really pulled through with that poor. I felt kind of bad for that poor kid from Greece. Jeez. Do you deal with the fake misdelivery people? Here's the deal with those. They send you their text message saying, hey, we tried to drop something off, blah, blah, blah. Then they want you to go in and confirm information. Basically, they're just fishing for information. It's dangerous and it's problematic, but it's not like they're going to just go in and steal everything like the guys that we're dealing with now do. That's a totally different deal. One of my phones just buzzed. I don't know which one. So thank you. Where was that? 23 plus for me. Yeah, I just saw an ad today for the 23 plus. I didn't realize it was out. My wife and I are both. We got ours at the same time. We have 21s plus Ultra, 21 plus Ultra. And we love them. We don't have any issues with them whatsoever. As long as there's Wi-Fi, they are money. So, but we're both due for upgrades. So, although my wife's going to be terribly sad about that because she just bought a brand new sparkly case. It's shimmery, like her personality. Let's see. I had a friend who was blocked on TikTok for having numbers in the chat for prank calls. Any advice to get his live access back? Reach out to me privately. It's possible. I can send a link that you can appeal it. If you're not connected, if you don't have a big following, if you're not with an agency, probably not. But you got to be super careful. That's why I would say I don't prank call. That's not what I do. I am busting scammers. I have people all the day. They're like, "Oh, I want you to call my mom and pretend like Beverly," and I'm like, "No, not gonna do it." Not that I don't think it would be funny. It would, and I could pull it off. I'm good at that kind of thing. But TikTok doesn't particularly care for it. I'm one of the few scam baiters that gets to do what I do live. So, hello, gentlemen. Have you not come to my work regularly buying gift card? Yeesh, I already know where this is going. I have a case with lanyard, hand strap. It's not coming out of my hand. Not dropping that phone. It's okay to love your phone. Just don't love your phone. Won't fit you. I won't fight you, but I have everything Apple. I mean, there are some things like I would say that like for graphic design and things like that, there are definitely some advantages. They definitely have some more creative um, platform stuff. But from business perspective, unless you're an artist of some kind, some sort of digital media, like Alan Wright, my friend, the DJ that I'm always talking about here, that he'll pop into the lives and I'll go into his all the time. I always recommend him. Um, he's Apple because he's a DJ and he has to use a MacBook and he has everything connected. Of course, he uses the same rig that I was using or thought I was going to be using. So I get that. But if you're just a regular business person, Android all day, every day. Call that number 75 times. They hate me. Meow, meow. Daughter works at a grocery store where we protect these older people from buying gift cards. Yeah. Now, there's been some places, CVS, for example, now has like they have a protocol. Like if somebody buys a gift card, like you can't buy a gift card through self-service. You have to have an associate kind of like ring you up, I think. I'm good. Oh, Gunner, what's up, brother? Because old people are going in there and buying all these things and getting scammed out of gajillions of dollars. Western Union used to be the way that a lot of this money was sent to Nigeria and Ghana and so on. And Western Union kind of was held accountable. The Federal Trade Commission came in and said, "Hey, you were, if not complicit, you were kind of like tacitly acknowledging that it was okay to do this by simply not stopping people when you saw that, an 80-year-old man from Sweetwater, Texas was sending $10,000 via wire transfer to Ghana. That's not a typical deal. That should garner some additional questions, but they weren't asking. They were like, okay, the fees are, and they had to give a lot of money back. There's actually now a movement by the Federal Trade Commission. If anybody has had, I need to put that up in my link tree, money stolen via gift card, there's a chance that some of that money might be recoverable. So I'm going to get that link and I'll put it in my link tree. Somebody remind me in a message in case I forget. Let's see. How do you know about the Bed Bath? What do you know about the Bed Bath & Beyond scam? No, I do not. Tell me. 2.6 million account. Who does? Email or DM. DM on TikTok, and then I can send you the email that if I, the problem is people send me the stuff that needs my personal attention about the kit to Ruck Fobocalls and so on and so forth. And I try to keep it separate for obvious reasons, but it can be tough. When you're trying to wrangle through 430-something thousand people, it can be a little tough. How can I contact you about a scammer? Send me a message on TikTok. I do read 100% of my messages. There are people in here who will verify that for you. I read 100% of the messages that I get, no matter how long it takes, no matter how many hours I spend a day, I do answer them all. Now, if there's, I may not give you a 45-minute answer, but I'm going to give you some direction, some answer if I can. If it's something that requires more work on your part, I'll tell you. More on mine, I'll tell you. Most of the time, if you send money, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, don't even ask. It's not coming back. You're never going to get it back. If you've wired money, possible. If you've PayPal money, possible. Depends on how you send it. That's a good red flag. If anybody ever tells you that they want you to send money via PayPal, but put it as friends and family, the reason they do that is because it's much, much harder to dispute those charges if someone rips you off. So never, ever, ever fall for that. If they tell you, oh, but send your friends and family, and they'll come up with some bullshit reason as to why, but don't do it. Parents always getting 60s and 70s, always getting scam calls. I believe it, man. It's a very real thing, especially if they're, in any manner of cognitive decline. That's a big deal. Worked at Walmart service desk. Can tell you how many elderly we save from being scammed. Good on you, Cheryl. Really easy hack out there now to pick up all the iPhones, Wi-Fi in a room and get creds. Oh yeah. Yep. He's a big creator on TikTok and got blocked for one day prank call. There's only one, and he hasn't been able to get back since. Sending message and thanks. Okay, good, Kimberly. I will definitely look into it. I'll send you a link that you can definitely do it. It's super unfortunate. I mean, I've known people that have had, a couple 100,000 accounts. There was a guy I was talking about yesterday. He's with the same agency that I am. His name is Noah. His focus is nutrition and exercise and weight management and so on. Crazy, he's got like a bleach blonde mohawk, and he's big old husky dude. Super nice guy, super smart. He was joking about a spicy account, and he said the forbidden words, OF words, and they banned his account because of it. And he was like, I was making a joke. I don't have that. I'm not one of those people. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but he wasn't trying to, switch people over, none of that. And they took his account away. And at the time he had $28,000 in his TikTok account. And he lost it because he lost his account. They hadn't paid him yet. He's a big creator. So, man of the people indeed. Thank you, Nicole. Stores in my area won't take cash for gift cards anymore. I believe it. Have you heard of Bitcoin scammers? They say send 10,000, they'll send you 20,000 back. Total scam. Anybody that wants you to take cash out of the bank and put it into a Bitcoin machine, don't. Just don't. I hear those stories every day. Y'all, my inbox is so full every day. I don't think y'all realize how much work it is to answer all of your messages. Just that takes forever. So don't do it. Hi, your mom. Let's see, what else? Please accept my application to the forum, I guess, Chris. Did you buy a membership? If you bought a membership, it takes, if it's over the weekend, it's going to be like Monday. But it can take up to 3 business days, depending on the situation. But usually by 3 business days, we'll have either made a decision, yes or no, or we're going to need some additional information from you. So if you'd be looking for that one way or the other. What made me start doing it? My background is consumer credit. I was one of the nation's foremost authorities on consumer credit. I went to work for a law firm, and I've kind of started taking a lean toward consumer advocacy in about 2006 or 7. I had a radio show that was still mostly credit based, but I started going after debt collectors and creditors and collection agencies and credit bureaus when they weren't playing by the rules. And I enlisted the help of a number of my attorney friends. and kind of created this niche industry. As a non-attorney, I'm like going to attorneys going, dude, I can print you money if you'll just listen to what I'm telling you. And sure enough, I kind of created kind of by myself. For years I've been telling people to do this, and nobody would do it. And then once the firm I went to work for, started doing it, they were like, okay, yeah, that's not so bad. And now there's firms all over that do, and even credit repair companies that do kind of what we were doing when we went to work at the law firm. But I started busting them for telephone harassment and so on. And I've been having fun with scammers for a really long time. And I just started posting it about 2 years ago, and that's how we got popular. I don't have any. I don't really have any assistants. I mean, I have contract people that work for me, but on specific tasks. The vast majority of what I do is automated. I made a decision in 2016 when I kind of retired that I wasn't going to have to go to work anymore. I wasn't going to make a commitment of my time. And now look at me making 4-hour and 5-hour live streams every day, like a dumbass. But it's for good cause. It does good things. Just order from your merch shop. Can't wait to receive. What'd you get, Tanya? In case you don't know, all of the swag, the hats, all these Ruck Fobocalls hats and shirts and stuff that you guys really see me wear. We now have tank tops on there because I got, and I better see a bunch of orders from the Ruck Bus crew because y'all were asking me. The Beverly shirts will be, I think, done sometime. We'll have them up sometime this week. So we've got some Beverly for president shirts. We're gonna have some Buster shirts. We're gonna have some cool stuff. So yes, stay tuned for that. Did you ever hear back from the scammer yesterday that said no? We talked about that earlier. He never texted or called or whatever. So what made you decide to start doing this? Oh, was I scammed? No. Yeah. You're amazing. Thanks for what you do. Thank you. You're amazing too. I like your face. Even a confirmed friend's voice, number, email can be spoofed with free OSINT tools. If they're requesting money and it seems shady, just confirm it's them with something only they would know. Yeah, absolutely. We talked about, I made a TikTok not that long ago about having a safe word. If someone says, I'm in jail, cool, what's the safe word? And if they don't know the safe word, don't send it. Same thing with your kids. A family in Haltom City. I guess, yeah. I've talked about doing an event and just doing a live deal. And then you guys can actually see what's on the screen. You got to sign a waiver that says no matter how offended you are, you're not going to come after me. You also, you're going to have to sign a deal that says that you won't release, any of what you see me doing and so on and so forth. But yeah, we can do that for Sheezy. Does he have security software to prevent further hacking? Are you talking about me? My computers are specifically designed for this. The computer that is in front of me that my YouTube feed is on is this computer right here. It's not attached to the computer that I do the scam meeting with. The other computer doesn't have anything on it yet. I had the one that replaced. Actually, I need to straighten these out. I've been working on them. The one that this one replaced actually got burned up in an electrical storm and a power surge, went through the surge protector, and they were going to try and fix it, but then they were like, it's too fried. We're just going to have to give you another one. So fortunately, I hadn't put anything on it yet. So I was like, you know what? That just kind of makes a cool backdrop. So I'm going to keep them both. And there's a lot of stuff that's on the computer that's underneath my desk that's even bigger and badder than both of those. But it's going to take me days to get everything off there. Plus, there's some programs that I'm not going to be able to transfer, yada, yada, yada. So we'll see. And it takes a lot because I have this keyboard, which runs this computer. Then I have another keyboard here, which runs this computer. And then I have this keyboard here, which runs that computer. And there's mouses for each of them and a lot of cables and wires. Yes, those Amazon saying that your account is suspended, those are 100% scams. Definitely. Can viruses go through your internet connection? Not really through your internet connection. They would send something to your computer, an executable file. You'll always hear me talking about exe files. Exe is executable, and that's basically a program that you are downloading to your computer. A lot of those, even though these are typically relatively innocuous, they can be used for the wrong thing. Now, if someone emails you something and that whatever's in that email is an executable file, do not open it. There's a couple of other types too, but executable is the biggest thing. There's some other things that people do to like get your IP address and things like that. The Bay computers that I use have VPN, which basically means that every time, like if I go and download, they send me to xyz.help247.site, whatever the hell random website it is. And they give me that 5 or 6 digit code to type in there, and then I click on the arrow. What that's doing is downloading something to my computer. Now, they're not really supposed to do it that way, but that's what they do. Now, whatever they downloaded, I know what's coming. I mean, I can look at the website 99 times out of 100, I can tell you what program they're going to try and put on my computer. Support.client is one of them, ConnectWise Control. And then you've got all the ones that they have you go to a specific website, a company specific website, UltraViewer, TeamViewer, Supremo, AnyDesk, of course, everybody's favorite, Awesome. These, I know what I'm getting into. I know which ones I like and don't like and what I like about them, how to manipulate them in such a way that when the scammers get into my computers, I limit what they have access to and what they can do on my computer. The ones that I like the most are the ones that allow me to control the mouse on their end, meaning that they can move the mouse, they can see everything, they can click, but nothing happens. Those are the greatest because I can literally sit and watch them frantically click trying to close whatever movie I've selected for them when they've hacked into the computer, usually something violently romantic between consenting men or whatever. And when they get in there, the first thing they try to do is close whatever's on the screen. That's how I know that I've got them. Like they're freaking out about what's on the screen. I'll try to stall and so on. And women with a unit, yes. What are they going to go? What are they going to do with passwords? Like for example, most people say their user IDs and passwords on their computers. So if you go to they'll say go to Bank of America. And then you go to Bank of America. Well, they've got control of your computer. What they do is a lot of times they'll put what's called a rat in there. It's something that allows them to go in later and come back and do whatever they want when you're not around, when you're not paying attention. And they'll go into your computer, open it up just like it's you, go into the bank account, change the phone number that's the backup account, so that if you want to change, you want to get two-factor authentication, stuff like that, they'll change all that to a number that they have so that they can go in and wire themselves money or whatever they want. So yeah, that's what they're looking for. And then a lot of times, this is kind of a big thing now, particularly with younger people. I always talk about the older people. There was a story in the news recently. There's a young guy who's like I think he was a high school senior, young, good-looking football player, captain, kind of Mr. All-America type of guy. And he was talking to a girl online. Turns out that the girl he was speaking with online was 3 Nigerian guys. And they basically convinced him to send, spicy photos of himself. And when they got him, they were like, haha, we got you. We're going to send this to everybody at your school. We're going to tell your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, blah, 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 if you don't send us $200 or $300 or something. And he's like, I'm a senior in high school. I have, like $120 or some nominal amount of money. And they're like, send it. Sends the money. And he's like, please, can I have my pictures back? And they're like, nope, get more money. And of course, that cycle just continues. And this kid, this same night, like 5 hours later, takes his own life. His life was ruined. He was so again, I always talk about the adult aspect of the, elderly aspect of the problem. Have a candid conversation with your kids, because once it's on the internets, man, it's on the internets. And that person that your, son or daughter thinks they're talking to may very well not be the person they think they are. Or if a person has been hacked and then, they're having that kind of conversation or communication with their significant other. Maybe they're legitimately sending it to their boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. And then someone then hacks that phone and all those pictures are there. They lose their social media, they lose everything and all the photos that are there, their Snapchats and, all that stuff. It's all fair game to scammers. And they'll hold it hostage. They'll hold it for ransom. So you should go from one voice and then tell them, hold on, let me get my husband and change voices. It's funny that you said that, Kibo Slides. I was actually going to do that yesterday. That's going to happen this week. I had thought about the very same thing. How do you find and delete a rat? You know what? You're not probably, unless you're pretty tech savvy, you're probably not going to. They go in a lot of times and they'll hide things in the computer that I use. They'll save it in places that I wouldn't normally look for it. They'll title it things that seem innocuous. And it's only because I keep very, very close tabs on the computer itself that I know when things have changed. And then they, if need be, I can always just completely wipe it to make sure that it's safe. Yeah, when they stop saying, stop clicking. No, 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 why are you closing it? That one guy that was about to go into tears, that was one of my favorites. Are the phone calls you make free? I pay for the phone lines, but it's unlimited calls, yeah. As long as it's on Wi-Fi. And they don't go anywhere but here. So, yeah. $1,850 for the week. Oh, in terms of that's how much you made on what? Using the kit? I hope so. That's dope. Help for credit card payment scam? Send me a message on TikTok. Give me as much details as possible. The more details you give me, the better the answer I can give you. How many times did you have to collect against a robocaller before you got on that do not accept this call list? The blacklist is what you're thinking of, Rod. I've got a lot. I don't know how much you guys can see. TikTok is not going to be able to see quite as many. See this drawer? These are all settlements and lawsuits. Those are settled ones that I've gotten paid on. And that's not all of them. That's just the ones that they were big enough that I made a file. Some of them were like turn and burn. It happened in 2 days and I didn't even make a file. So, if you had to ask me how much I made, I don't know. It's probably 6 figures. It's different for every person. It depends on the types of calls you're getting. What's the best protection for our home computer? It sounds cliche, but number one, just be mindful of where you go on the internet because your information is being tracked by somebody. You are the data. You are the commodity. Your information, your traffic, where you go, what you search for. That is, that's data is the new oil. And that's number one. Number two, just kind of trust your gut a little bit. If you get an email and it tells you that you've been locked out of some account, go to that account, not through any link that you get via email. Don't go through any link that you get via text message. When you are searching to see if a phone number is legitimate, make certain that the search results that you're finding are not paid ads. Scammers are legitimately putting their phone number in paid ads to make it look like they are Amazon, so that you search Amazon, 555-1212. Well, they know that people are going to search for that, so they will do a paid ad on Google for that specific keyword phrase or keyword string, and say, if somebody searches for this, show them this. And then they show them what looks like a legitimate Amazon thing, but it's just scammers. So just be super, super careful about that. Security stuff on your computer. There's always a breach. I mean, the city of Dallas just got breached. That's why I was on the news the other day. They interviewed me about that. And I talked about how it's not just impacting an individual who's been impacted by the breach. It could potentially impact the people around them, in their circle, in their email list, their social media friends, and so on. My dad was a victim. He lost, as far as I know, it was at least $20,000. It's probably more, but that's what I could account for. Yeah, thankful that your kids. I'm thankful that wasn't available when I was a kid. Social engineering is not the way they get it. That's an interesting take, Rod. It's true. Rod said over in the YouTube chat that it's social engineering is how they get us. It's not the tech. The reality of it is, they're appealing to something in us as humans that is a deficiency in my mind. We all want to feel loved, treasured, admired, wanted, however you choose to phrase that. And they're appealing to that. And it just takes one. You get one lonely old widow with a, bunch of money in a chain of liquor stores, some dude in Ghana or Nigeria. And I mean, I can legit show you guys. Y'all think I'm BSing. Let me show you guys something. Here it is right here. I'm going to show y'all this and I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to show you my Linktree stats. And it'll log in. It makes me log in every time, which I guess is a good thing. Y'all think I'm kidding about the people that are looking at my profile? It tracks that. And it tracks the traffic. My websites do the same thing. What is this? Okay, analytics. And I'm going to show you guys all the places that my Linktree, which is the link that's on my TikTok profile, it's pinned here in the YouTube chat. It shows the activity, top performing links. Where is location? Why am I not seeing location? Views, lifetime. Activity clicks. Why is it not showing me? I don't know why it's not showing me the location. Normally it shows me the location. Appearance. Analytics. I was just looking at this morning, which is why I was going to show it to you guys. It shows that there's a significant number of people in Nigeria, like a substantial number of people in Nigeria that are looking at my profile. I don't know why I'm not. Okay, views. Oh, here it is, right here. Okay, top locations. Here we go. You can see here where it says top locations. Okay. I'm going to blow up Africa. That, let me see if I can get over here. That way, that's Nigeria. Look how many people. I mean, that's South Africa. I have a lot of, because that's an English speaking country and so on. I have a ton of people from Nigeria looking at my account. So be conscious, particularly on social media, that if you get You get any kind of message from someone you don't know, don't trust it. Just don't trust it. Okay. I'm going to check out. I'm going to go hang out with the fam. Get ready for the cocktails with the Comptons. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. If you haven't done so, you should join us for that. It's fun. We'll be there for a couple hours. Like I said, answering questions, stuff like that. You get to spend some quality time with the missus. All right. Love yourselves. Love each other. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I firmly believe in my heart of hearts, we can, oh my God, we can overcome any challenge, any adversity, solve any problem that we face as a human collective if we just do those 4 simple things. Love yourselves, love each other, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. All right. See you guys in a little while. Cheers.